Hello Swordier friends, this is Alex from Swordier, and in today's edition of Made of Swordier, we bring to you our budget katana we just recently created. Alright, the full katana I showed right here. But I gotta tell you, it's a little bit different from the traditional katana you will see on the market, and also why it can be a budget katana you can use on the cuttings. And also I'm gonna share my opinions for those katanas, why it can be your best choice for cutting practice. Alright, let's get into it. So I just use this one as an example because they kind of basically share the same geometry and the same materials, same cashier, and the same cost as well. So basically, for the cashier right here, I can just start from those Tsuba which you guys are concerned with. It's iron Tsuba. Like what I said, it's a budget katana. You're gonna think about like how you can save the money. And for the itos, you don't see the mekugis, and also you don't see the menukis as well, because it's all futon right here with all the way from here. So basically wrapped it up with the fox risking. It's not a genuine risking, to be honest with you, and painted with red. Some of them are painted with black and white. It's just give it the aesthetic wheels. And also the ito is made of leather. So with this leather rope right here, you can easily slide your hand right here because it's two-handed. Speaking of the specification of this katana, the hilt, which is also the Tsuka, is 26 inches from the Tsuba right here to almost right here. It's 26 centimeters, and also you can feel that even though it's covered with the plastic bag, it's really slim, so it can just fit your hand really easily. You can guess why it is designed like that, because it's much easier for the cutting. Alright, and also the saya is made of wood and also painted with lacquer, so this is like a really common practice. And normally when you have the white itos, you will have the white saddle as well, making a match and making it more beautiful. So there's nothing special, nothing fancy on the kashira. Alright, so let's just take out the blade from the saya. There we go. I will just use the tissue to wrap it up right here so you can see a clear face because it's already oiled up. So for a budget katana, we use the magnetic spring steel. It has those good functionalities, like what I said before, the flexibilities and also the good hardness on the edge as well. Polished so well, like what I said, it's designed for the cutting. So you gotta have the really sharp edge and also a flexibilities, just in case when you cut some hard material, it just crack and snap. So you don't have to worry about that. And if we move a little bit to the tip right here, I'm sure you guys already noticed, it's totally different. It has a curvature, which you see a lot from a katana, but the zukuri and also the blade tip geometry is different. It's kind of similar to the Chokuto. The reason why we designed it, because it has some like a historical background story in it. Chokuto was designed during 6th and 9th centuries, which is mainly used by the infantry or the foot soldiers. But during that time, it's Tang Dynasty in China, that period. So we have a lot of those culture exchange during that time, and also that's why they adopted the blade geometry from Tang Dynasty, and which is known for the Tang Dao, and they design the blade tip like this. Alright, so this is why we use this Chokuto style tip for the design of this blade, but still it has those katana curvatures. So we want to have the both for the cuttings and also for the thrustings with a tip like this. Alright, so speaking of the curvature, which is Sori, is only 1 centimeter, because but most katanas you will see on the market is 2 or 3 centimeters. So it's not that curvy compared to katana. This is a big differences as well. But the blade length is still 71 centimeters. So this is like a common practice for the blade length. And also it's sharp so well. One thing need to mention that this blade share the same blade width of our Tameshigiri series, 3.5 centimeter. Pretty wide. So like what I said, it's designed for the cutting. You have a wider blade it's easier to cut through all those tatami mats, or you can just use it for cutting the bottles. And also the blade width of this katana is 5 millimeters. So for the first batch of our design, we have 4 different designs I can share with you, and also this one is pretty interesting. You see from here, I'll just do the unshades right here. You see this is use those ninja patterns for the Tsuba. So it's pretty interesting to have like a really smaller Tsuba in here, but it's not designed for the fencing, it's designed for the cutting. So you don't have to worry about like it cutting your fingers or it won't cut. So in my hand, it's pretty formidable, and also all those blades have like a beautiful point of length, which is 14 centimeters for this sword. And the whole weight of all the blade we have designed is 920 grams. It's pretty light, I got to tell you, because it's in my hand. I can easily use it with one hand. If I want to cut some like heavy materials, basically I can use it for two-handed as well. This is the best budget katana you can find on the market. So when we roll out all those series of katana, it's gonna be under 100 budget. So you can definitely try to buy one and get tested with it. It's gonna be fun, and also you don't have to worry about the cost of this katana. All right, I hope you guys like it. Of course, you can share your thoughts with us, and of course you can find more information on our website Swordier.com. We are looking forward to your testing using this budget katana. All right, stay tuned everybody, and stay sharp, my friend.